going, right, he's feeling himself, momentum, 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 momentum. You've knocked me down, bam, straight into the wake-up attack. Honeybee recognized that. And wait, if you're playing this game at a really fast pace right now,
I mean, to be fair, that is one thing that both Honeybee and Bio do a lot, is just that attempt at an instant momentum shift.
Yeah.
They love getting in your face and playing their game, doing what they want to do. As soon as you put them on the back foot, they are quite eager to hit you. You know what I mean? To get that knockdown, to get that opportunity again. They don't want you to turn the momentum, because they both play such aggressive rush down. But they're so good at scouting the opponent doing the same thing to them.
Exactly.
That's why we see them block so many launches, so many armored moves, is they know how effective it is because they do it. So they're so good at scouting it out themselves.
Absolutely, absolutely. Falkunn is going to stay there. This is losers final.
I believe we have one match then. One match left to go of the day.
We have got one more match. I believe it's Falkunn versus TQT. Is TQT going to rock the Unbreakable sub?
I would be surprised if
He's
not.
an Unbreakable enthusiast. He loves Unbreakable. He loves the parry, man. He loves the parry.
And he will use the parry.
But before we play, I believe this is our final match. The best way to win is never to lose. Look at that. If you want to play very hard mode, turn your controller upside down.
I couldn't, because it used to give me a headache. So you know the MK9 challenge tower, when they would like tilt a seesaw and make upside down. I was doing the challenge tower. I was
sick, man.
Area 51 contains secret buffs, including anti-airs for your main character. But challenge tower MK9, I was playing through the tower because I was going for achievements, because my lovely fiance, Miss Jimmy, she loves achievements. She loves achievements on Steam, on Xbox, whatever. But Steam is like her big thing right now. There are so many achievements in challenge tower for MK9, which is complete all the missions. I skipped one mission because it made me physically sick, where it flips the TV upside down and it's a seesaw and it wobbles. I was like, Emma, I
have such bad memories.
I can't do this one. I had to skip it with coins, but that doesn't count. And then we finished challenge tower, and we didn't get the achievement, all because I got sick.
So I believe this might be our last match of the day. For those that have just tuned in, welcome to our Mortal Kombat X Stream. We are at Hypespotting 2016. There we go. Sorry guys, have a little bit of an announcement right now.
So the pub quiz is up after this, the famous Hypespotting pub quiz.
They are announcing the pub quiz, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, cool. So, for those that have just joined us, we are at Hypespotting 2016. This is our final set of the night, the final pool. Honeybee, CR's own Honeybee, has just made it out on winners, defeating YP's own Falkunn. And we have one final set. This is YP Falkunn versus TQT. This is a Mortal Kombat XL Cup qualifier here in the UK. There is a £10,000 prize pot where the top 16 will start tomorrow. And basically it's a £10,000 pot bonus getting shared between top 8. And the Mortal Kombat XL Cup is a string of European tournaments where if you win these designated MKXL Cup tournaments, you get sent to the European finals at DreamHack Summer, where you'll play for, I believe the prize actually is to be announced. So we'll hold fire on that one. But this is a big tournament. We've had overseas entrants. We have Tekken Master, Madzin, Nivek, CR, Biohazard, CR, Honeybee, and other players from around the UK as well. Foxy's here, obviously. We have Use for Glue. We're obviously here representing, trying to see if we can, place as high as we can with our new characters, Triborg, Sector, and Triborg Cyrax.
So we've got TQFREE versus YP Falkunn. The winner of this will excel from their pool, advance from their pool in the losers bracket, where they'll be making top 16, where they'll play out tomorrow. So all to play for.
This is definitely a button check because these guys don't play Goro. Oh, he's gonna make him dance. That's why. All right.
I respect this. I'd say let this rock.
I'd say let this rock.
I'd say don't even play the set. Whoever backs out of doing this first loses. Ah, so we see YP Falkunn backs out. He loses.
No fun. No fun. Now, TQT is actually, he's a Sub-Zero main. Now, he doesn't exclusively use Unbreakable, but Unbreakable is his favorite variation.
But he also plays Aron Black. I know I've seen him play a few other characters in time, but I believe that Sub is very much his comfort zone.
Aron Black, isn't it? It's Sub-Zero and Aron Black.
The question is, who does Falkunn use?
Cryomancer.
Falkunn plays Kenshi, he plays Takeda. I've seen him, he used to play Tanya, but unfortunately she got nerfed. Well, I say unfortunately. She got nerfed. That's about it.
Good riddance. So Falkunn, he just fought Honeybee with Ronin. He was onto something in game 1. He could have really kicked things off with crazy momentum, but unfortunately, we will call them chokes. A couple of chokes really caused Honeybee to just kind of seize that momentum, and he just couldn't get it back. However, new set gives you a chance to refresh stuff. So we'll see what happens. This is obviously a button check and not a real match. What I would love to see Falkunn do a lot more of is either hard knockdown back forward 2s into blade drop, or just the 2-1 restand by itself. You know, I think I'm not a fan of seeing a lot of Ronin players constantly cash out damage with the uppercut because, I mean, the momentum's gone. You've knocked them down. That's it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, and the back one's going to chew up that down 4. Here comes the pressure. Blade recall gets the back one again just to chew up that button press. That's going to be a conversion. Opts to save the bar.
Just as you say, goes to the knockdown into the blade call this time. We'll use it. Oh, doesn't block the overhead, but doesn't finish the string. Falkunn doesn't hit confirm, unfortunately.
Oh, doesn't fuzzy guard that. Eats the clean overhead. That's going to be a nice chunk of damage. 33% just for getting hit. Double hitting hammer.
Oh, TQT. I think he tried to whip punish. Oh, wonderfully scouted by Falkunn for the punish.
Paper slide. And again, cashes out that damage. I really would like to see him go for more restands. Good block
Starting
of
to fuzzy the hammer a lot better now.
Now, if he doesn't break, that's going to hurt. Opts to save the bar. Oh no, Mila's wake up. That might have been a bar. I could have been the combo. Oh no, TQT. Oh my god, what was that?
That was just an exchange of armor versus just risky play versus risky play. And TQT will take this first round. And wonderful reaction by Falkunn to get over the ice ball.
Oh, there we go. Tries to get the ice bomb. Unfortunately, it's going to whiff too far away. Gets the environment interaction just to get rid of it.
Oh, forward 4 hammer.
Oh, that's going to hurt big time. I like that. Going in for the slide because he physically has not got enough stamina to run in. Nice stamina recognition there.
Oh, scouts the hammer, but no, will actually end up himself getting punished and costs him 2 bars to get out of. Another nice reaction from Falkunn, but won't actually punish this time.
Again, TQT didn't quite have the stamina. Hard knockdown. There we go, spends the bar. Going to go for another knockdown just at the magical range there. Gets the guaranteed blade call, and here comes the pressure.
Oh, wonderful stagger, but will he be able to confirm? Does just go into the easy stuff. Knockdown again. Blade call throws it too far, though.
It's going to be plus frames and not mix up. Oh my god, NJP collides with the armor. Gets hit by the low. He's still alive. Oh no.
Oh, and again, another scouted out uppercut. That will be 1-0.
That was good patience. That was good patience there from Falkunn. Now, the thing is, we know that Kenshi does actually do really well versus Sub-Zero.
But Grandmaster.
Well, I don't know. I think Kenshi does all right in general. I mean, Kenjutsu versus, for example, like Kenjutsu versus Cryomancer, right? They go toe-to-toe. They both hit like a truck. They can, like, you can space control Cryomancer. Cryomancer has to get in. He has nothing full screen.
I think Cryomancer is one of those variations that it's good by his own merits, but you've got to compare it to other characters similar to it. I mean, like, he's got, what has Cryomancer got? He's got the 50-50s in the back 2 and the back 3, but
technically has a vortex.
I mean, arguably, yeah, it's an expensive meter-intensive vortex, but the back 2, you know, some people say they can fuzzy it, some can't, so I'm not sure about that. But he has a heavy-hitting armored launcher, but it's slow on startup. You can fuzzy it. Merits. But if you're looking at the general meta of the game right now, he doesn't really fit in. But speaking of which, Falkunn's opted to go back to War God Kulkan, who again has that 50-50 element, the really good armored launcher, and a lot of range to contest with that down 4, the forward 4 that was giving him so much problem.
I really agree with the War God pick, because War God and Cryomancer actually play a very similar game. They go toe-to-toe, they trade blows, they both have high-low options, and they both do really solid damage.
Oh, with the throw, that's the bulk of the damage gone.
It's going to be a game of footsies. This is going to be a game of footsies. Well, you would think so. It depends. If he's in the corner for the whole game, then maybe
I think Falkunn's just being a little bit hasty with the armor right now. A little bit too obvious. Not really. Oh, wow. Speaking of
hasty with the armor, yeah, just like that.
Oh, but does whiff it. A really fortunate trade for Falkunn. Oh, blocks the 50-50, but a nice punish.
Nice punish. TQT's aware of the matchup, and that's a clean round 1. TQT sitting in a great situation right now. Falkunn has to really kind of calm down. He needs to relax. He has what it takes to make it out of this pool, but he needs to understand that and slow down. He can't force his way out of the pool. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, wow, that's just a clean punish every time.
Oh, nice reversal there. Has to get the good damage.
Cashes out for his 32%. Nice damage off the armored launcher. Down 4 into 50-50 again. Going to connect.
That's the strength of Kulkan. Every limb turns into a 50-50.
Oh, doesn't scout the 1-2, though. A low punch going to catch him sleeping. It's a nice, chunky 35% damage. The hammer adding 7% to the end of that.
Oh, gets it again. That really is one of the strengths. The other variations besides 1-2 meter burn freeze, Sub-Zero doesn't get a lot off that. But if you're Cryomancer, you do 1-2 meter burn hammer, that's a chunk of damage. And people do get hit by that low.
Oh, wow, that's going to take it, though. Guaranteed chip, no, not going to take it. 50-50 coming.
Bar. Oh, no, tries to NJP. Straight to character selects. Falkunn needs to calm it down.
I think Falkunn's spreading himself a little thin right now. I think he's picking the characters. You understand what he's picking it for, and it's making sense. But his meter management is being a little bit lackluster right now. Because he's never got meter to break, he's never got meter to counter poke, because he's kind of just throwing out the armor a little bit too willy-nilly, and it is coming back to bite him.
I'm a little bit concerned here, because we know that Falkunn's favorite character is Kenshi, right? He's put the most time into Kenshi. Kenshi is by far his best character. But I just don't think he has confidence in the character. Like, if Falkunn wins this next game with Possessed, I mean...
This is quite a bittersweet situation. Because what do? Do you go out with your main? Do you go out with the character you love the most? And lose with that character? Or do you make this 3-game comeback with the character you love, and then bam, like, you've got that momentum, you've got that mental game going into top 16 that, yeah, you know what, my Kenshi's actually decent. But he's got a mountain to climb in 3 games against what we can only assume will go into an unbreakable sub should he manage to take out Cryomancer from TQT right now.
Nice spacing there, good fuzzy there, catching the overhead sword, the hammer.
I kind of wish Falkunn would just use nothing but Kenshi and just stick with it.
I
I understand the character's shortcomings, but he looks so much more comfortable with this character than everyone else.
Oh, nice repositioning there from TQT, ready to put him back into corner. Splat there from the hammer. Oh, that's a good chunk of damage right there.
And by everyone else, I mean
slide.
His characters, not the Kenshi community.
Here comes the zoning. Keep him full screen. Don't let him in.
Oh, wow, nice.
That's actually a really risky TQT. Is he going to go for a meat bend slide? Oh, regular slide gets it.
Oh, wow, good read from Falkunn. I mean, to be fair, that time he had 2 bars left. I mean, it was going to be expensive should he had to break, but he had 3 bars. So in that situation, yeah, do it. Why not go for the reversal? Oh, nice scout.
Full hit confirm into the meter burn. NJP jump in 4-3. Back 4-3. Good damage. Obviously, Possessed did get a nice, considerable little damage chunk increase with the latest patch. Oh no, does the wrong low, but unfortunately not scouted out by TQT. He's not going to punish it.
Oh, just block the string. Tries to go for a down 1, but takes away.
Nice conversion. Splat once again. Opts to save the bar. Could have been meat band freeze into Vortex. Good block. Nice amount of pushback, making it relatively safe. Gets hit by the hammer anyway.
Oh, no. Doesn't scout the 1-2 again. Will get tagged by the low once again. This is going to hurt big time into the knockdown. Looking to sort of chip territory right now, but will block.
Oh, and there's the reversal. Match point for TQT. However, he's sitting on 2 bars, and TQT has no bar.
So much armor being used right now.
Oh, bad. That's a bad jump. That's going to hurt in Cryomancer. Just like that, 28%. Nice whip punish.
Nice.
Keep him zoned. Don't let
Falkunn
him in.
has the 3 bars. Not going to have to use it. Keeps himself safe at a nice distance. Really good spacing from Falkunn right now. Chipping away bit by bit. Oh, does catch TQFREE. Try and do something to stop that.
We haven't actually seen Falkunn at any point go for the tempo.
No.
Clean jump. That's a full combo. Has to break. Oh no. Now it's time. Panic mode. Falkunn right now. Good block on the overhead. Has to keep him at arm's reach. Don't let him in.
Has to be
TQT
so
sitting on
careful.
the bar.
That armored hammer's going to do so much damage. That's going to be enough. Is that enough to kill him? That will be for Cryomancer. The hammer comes in, and wow. TQFREE playing so well right now. 3-0 moves on in top 16, loses bracket, defeating Falkunn 3-0.
Now, I will say, I don't know why Falkunn did neutral jump kick off every teleport.
Take the new buff. Do that punch.
Take that buff. Go for the jailing jump-in punch.
Oh, okay, cool. So for your fluing,
For your fluing pleasure.
Viewing pleasure.
Fluing pleasure.
All right, okay, now we have 2 more games coming up. We were wrong. There is 1 more pool to go.